What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy May 1st. 2024 is just cruising along, isn't it? Crazy, crazy, crazy fast year. And a lot of stuff happening in Hero Wars, right? A lot of stuff happening in Hero Wars. Our Emerald word of the day, our first one for the month of May, is exclamation point random. Emerald word of the day is exclamation point random. All right, there we go. Got a bunch of people already entered. Looks like about 90 people watching. Only about 49 people have entered, but maybe they're waiting for me to post this. There it is. It is pinned. It is the pinned message. We've got to do the drawing for the month of April. So we're gonna do that right now. Okay. Yeah. Let's get this going because we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. So we've got 53 names. Let's see. Random number generator. 53 names, right? Let's see. Yeah, 53. So the way that this works is you don't have to be here in order to win this. I'll make every effort to contact you after the live stream. If you're watching now, then that's fine. We can hook up after the live stream. I draw two numbers at random, and those two players are each going to win 100 USD. And I'll send that to you via PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle. Every opportunity we can to get you that, we will. We absolutely will. So we're going to have two winners. I'm going to go ahead and draw the first one. Number 39. Number 39, Denny. Denny is a YouTube Guild member. Congratulations, Denny. That is our first. Not sure if Denny is watching it right now. He has been to a good amount of the live streams. And then we're going to go ahead and generate number 14. Number 14 is Tailor Made. Tailor Made, a mobile player, and Denny, a Facebook player. Of all of the web players that are in here. Of all of the web players that are in here, congrats to our two winners. Please reach out to me. If you're watching now, please reach out to me on Facebook Messenger, email, or Discord, however you did it in previous reach outs, and I'll reach out to you if I can find your message. Congratulations to our two winners. Now, we have to start. Let's see. Let's do this. We got to start over. Now, the way that this works, if you're not familiar, is we have an Emerald word of the day, and every day during the live stream we pick names from chat at random. Those of you that have entered into the giveaway. So here's the April winner, and we're gonna go with May winner. Okay, there we go. I don't need to know your account ID. I don't need to know your birth date, none of that. In order to get on this list, you have to watch my live streams. That's how it works. And let's see, of the 125, 130 people that are watching, we have 95 people in. We'll draw some names throughout the live stream. We definitely will. So the big news today is how this might be the best hero that's ever been added to Hero Wars. Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. Her full skills, role, position, artifacts have been revealed. There is some information that we are missing, but we have the Facebook and web version of her skills, and we have the mobile version of the skills. Just taking a quick look at some of the things that are the same on both. Marksman hero, backline, agility hero, physical attack, artifact weapon, critical hit chance, physical attack, book. Agility is the ring, right? On mobile, she is a Way of Progress hero. Way of Progress benefits from Way of Progress buffs and debuffs and all of that. Let's see. The Power of the Tombs, All enemies take damage. Allies restore health. Okay? Hits the entire board. Enemies take damage. Allies take health. Enemies take damage. Allies restore health. All right? We don't know what the equation is for the damage and healing yet. We don't know if it's based on physical attack. We don't know if it's based on health. We don't know if it's based on critical hit. We just don't know yet. Additional passive effect that's active all of the time. All of the time, Lara Croft's basic attack fires 2 shots. Fires 2 shots. Does that mean that she gains double energy on basic attacks? I don't think so. I think it still counts as 1 attack. For those of you that don't know, whenever a hero attacks, they gain 10% of their energy, right? 10. So I don't think that she gains 20%. Right? I think it's just 10. I think it's just 10. The green ability temporarily focuses, increasing your critical hit chance and critical hit damage from 200 to 300%. The Facebook and web says focuses for 6 seconds, increases her critical hit chance and critical hit damage. So they are slightly worded differently. The Facebook and web says this has got a 6-second charge time, but does not show what the ability does. The mobile version doesn't talk about the charge time, like how long it takes to activate the ability. Increases, but it does say that her critical hit and critical hit damage go from, her critical hit chance and critical hit damage go from 200 to 300%. I don't know that she has a 200% critical hit rate. I think the wording on the mobile version is wrong. Does it trigger Daredevil? So Charles Ferry is another great question. I don't know. I don't know. That's the first thing that I thought of as well. Focus Fire on mobile, talking about the Gray Ultimate ability, but I don't know if it counts. I don't know if it counts as a second attack like Dark Star's Dark Clone or whatever ability does. We'll find out. We'll definitely find out in the very near future, right? So I don't know exactly how this green ability is going to work. Increasing the critical hit damage from 200 to 300%, that makes sense. I'm assuming the 200 to 300% is just referencing the critical hit damage, not the critical hit rate. It might double the critical hit rate. You know, we have heroes in the game like Yasmin that get up to basically 100% critical hit rating, right, with their abilities. But both of these abilities are basically the same. There might be some slight differences between the time it takes to focus. And does this mean that she can't do anything else for 6 seconds? Is that what that means? I don't know. Blue ability on Facebook and the web, explosive arrow at the center row. All enemies in the radius receive damage and are stunned. On mobile, arrow in the central row, all enemies are damaged and are temporarily stunned. So we have a center line stun. Okay, center line stun with a little bit of damage over time. I'm assuming it's a little fire damage over time. Usually fire damage over the time is pure damage. Usually, right? Usually, not always, but usually it's pure damage. So, you know, again, we don't know what any of these skills are based off of. We don't have the equations just yet. We will, like, probably in the next couple of days, though, right? Right. And then finally, the most broken ability for defense in the entire history of Hero Wars for both versions of the game, Lost Knowledge. All right, so we already know that her artifact weapon is physical attack on both versions of the game, right? Each time Lara Croft uses her ultimate ability, she activates a random effect on top of her physical attack, okay? Each time Lara Croft uses Power of the Tombs, which is her ultimate, she activates a random artifact with a special effect. Each subsequent use of Power of Tombs adds one more random artifact effect. Okay, increases her physical attack for the duration of the battle. Is different, okay? On Hero Wars Mobile, increases her physical attack for the entire duration of battle. Okay. I don't know if this is a typo, if it's misworded. My assumption is that this on mobile, even though it doesn't say, because see on here on Facebook and web, it says when she uses Power of the Tombs. On this skill, it says increases her physical attack for the duration. I don't know if this is just like a flat physical damage increase on mobile, or if it's referencing the physical attack that she gains when she uses her ultimate, if that sticks forever. I don't know how that works just yet. But then she unearths a random artifact shard and embeds it into her artifact weapon. Subsequent uses of the ultimate ability additionally activate the effect of the unearthed artifact. Possible artifact bonuses: magic attack, armor, magic defense, armor penetration, critical hit chance, evasion, that is dodge, right? Bonuses cannot repeat. The power of the bonus depends on the current level of the hero's artifact. Same thing here. All of the stats, bonuses cannot repeat. The power of the bonus depends on the current level of Lara Croft's weapon artifact and her violet skill level. So, there's a couple question marks on the mobile version of the game. There's a couple question marks on the mobile version of the game. I think there's one big question mark on the Facebook and web as far as the green skill. And obviously we're missing a lot of the stats for all of the skills here. But one of the things that these top 1% players, pride themselves on, oddly enough, why you have so much pride and happiness about telling everyone that you use this, they rely on a tool to simulate results. And we all do it, right? Even people in my guild wants to train, wants to simulate, wants to use bots to test before we go into fights, instead of just using game knowledge, right? Game knowledge, I would be infinitely more prideful if I had the game knowledge. And if I don't win, I have fun with it. And everybody gets to laugh at me, right? Publicly. Which is part of the reason why I do it. This ability adds random effects to your team that is impossible to simulate. Impossible to simulate. So now, any team that has Lara Croft on defense, you cannot simulate against. You can't. We already have random number generation in this game with critical hit and dodge, and some heroes do have some random things as well that we hate, we don't like it, but the dodge and critical hit values, generally speaking, can be simulated against. It's tougher to have a guaranteed outcome from simulation to actual fight with heroes that have critical hit and dodge, but this is going to be basically impossible. This is going to be basically impossible to sim against, and I'm happy about it, honestly. The bots, all of those bots that people have been, paying for and all of that stuff, they're not going to work as well. They still will work to a degree, right? But the thing is like you have to really plan for extra armor artifacts. You have to plan for extra dodge artifacts in a team, right? And this is why Dante. This is why Dante is so popular on Facebook and web. It's not because he's a good hero. It's because he can randomly just win. If you throw Nebula behind Dante and you happen to have Sebastian or Jet on your team as well, he can randomly just win. He can randomly just win when the team is not supposed to win. And you got a defense, a very small percentage of a defense, a timeout or a loss, if Dante is defending on Facebook and web. Kind of like Peppy. Kind of like Peppy. I don't know why Peppy isn't used more often, honestly. But I think this is going to be the hero that top level players are going to use on defense to get defensive victories where they never have before. Now, I got a lot of questions about this. We talked about this yesterday. You are going to only be able to get soul stones for her during this event. Never again. From what I understand, you can only get her soul stones during this event. You can only get her weapon fragments probably only during this event, but maybe elsewhere. Weapon fragments are a little different. Now, it's called Lara's Jade Necklace, which makes me think that they are going to take it away. I think that they're going to make it. I think they're going to take it away. So this is kind of crazy to me because of the random nature of this. This is going to be such an important hero to have on basically every version of the game. Right? On basically every single version of the game. And if you don't have a team set up to utilize marksman, maybe you haven't leveled up the marksman tree, right? Either the marksman glyphs on Hero Wars Mobile or the marksman ascension tree, tree of wisdom on Hero Wars Facebook and web. Probably need to start investing into that, right? The good news, though, guys, is they'll probably do another collaboration with another IP, and that hero will be also just as broken. Yeah, so this hero is probably going to be the best hero for defense that this game has ever seen. Right? Stick her next to Dorian so she doesn't die. Maybe. I don't know. Boost her damage output with Nebula. Maybe put her behind Daredevil on mobile for a little fire support fun. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. Now I'm going to read a little bit of the chat here. Agreed, unlimited weapon artifact. Okay. Have they stated whether you can buy artifact weapon fragments through the airship merchant? Charles, Alina said that probably only during the event. The question will be how big of the extra artifact boost will actually be. It's the same. It's the way I understand it. It's the same level of artifact boost as it would be if it were an artifact weapon elsewhere. Like whatever the magic defense artifact buff is, whatever the armor penetration, whatever the critical hit buff is, I'm pretty sure it's going to be that, right? It's going to be everybody's artifact weapon built in, the way I understand it. All depends on where she lands in battle order. Okay. Agreed, unlimited weapon artifact. Let's see. I just want to know why they made Galahad look so much like Charlie. Okay. Arena battles are a poor training method because the energy use and battle size are different. That is correct. Add Chaba as a tank. Tristan, Nebula, Lara Croft, and Octavia. Probably a viable team. You know, she is Way of Progress, guys. Is the order always the same? No. The order is random. RNG factor with the buffs. Charles Nice, even better. Let's see. Looks like glass cannon. William, a lot of the marksmen, before they get a couple of their skins, yeah, you could characterize them as glass canyons. Glass cannons. Let's not talk about canyons when we're talking about a female, all right? You guys talked to her about Daredevil and Nebula. Yeah, so the location where she stands regarding Daredevil is going to be interesting. Daredevil, as far as I know, is a backline, and she's listed as backline also. Is Daredevil a backline or is she a midline? She's a backline. Yeah. So the Daredevil Nebula Lara Croft dream is still alive. It's still alive. Yeah, and I saw some of you asking about Tristan and Nebula. These are Way of Progress heroes, right? So, yeah. Yep. Charlie's better than Galahad. He does not wear Axe body spray. I like that she can target the middle of the opposing team. A lot of defenses hide glass heroes there. Yeah. And by the way, she will probably end up being in that middle column, depending on who you have behind her as well. So, you know, Lara countering Lara might be the way to go, right? With that explosive steady shot, which by the way is an ability on World of Warcraft. So Nectar is going to ice everyone who doesn't spend real money to grab event and other bonuses, which allow players to get the Kindle. No, you can get her without paying real money. You can earn her just like you would earn any other hero. You just have to do it during the event. They made Charlie. Yeah, that's actually what actually happened, Peter. They made me to look like Galahad. What's the point of having this hero in the game if we cannot get her soul stones to level her up? Anthony, the point is you have to get her soul stones during the event. That's the point. Tristan is honor. Wave, honor, and wave progress heroes especially. Interesting. Yeah, you're right. Nobody 92, you're right. Huh. Way of honor and progress heroes especially. That's interesting why they would... Probably the spamming of the armor penetration, maybe nobody 92. So after the event, no way to upgrade her star even through book. The question is out there. We don't have an answer yet. You won't be able to use the book during the event either. For what it's worth, Evo books don't work during the event. She could take Artemis's place. She could, especially on defense. Sinus, I don't know. I haven't got any questions answered on that from the Facebook and web community managers. I would bet that yes, that is. I would almost bet. I bet you that it's going to be the case on Facebook and web also. I bet it's going to be limited time, and then you'll never be able to get her stuff again. Charlie's a hunter. I play a feral, a hunter, and a holy paladin. I play melee DPS, tank for the feral. I play hunter for ranged and for farming, and I play holy paladin for healing. I got all three things covered. Hope it's not a flop. I agree. Dante destroys everything anyway. No need to discuss about new hero. Dante destroys everything anyway. Man, is this Merrick's first time in my live stream? Oh man. Okay. All right. Silver Cats. First emerald name drawn. Silver Cats. Silver Cat, if you're here, I need to know what version of the game that you play. Give you a minute. Give you a minute. Okay. Okay. So, let's talk about this talisman thing here. Ah, Silver Cat is here. Perfect. Tell me what version of the game you play, and I'll get you added. I'll get you added. Okay, so the Talisman event that got everybody mad. Over here on the right side, we have these. We have a couple of different things happening here. We have special offers. I have 2 special offers for $116. 2 for $116. I've got the Kira Talisman and I've got the Celeste Talisman. All right. In the shop, I have most of the talismans already purchased here, so I don't really have the ability to compare a lot. But I do have Heidi's Talisman at 8,000. Heidi's always been a boy, by the way. And the Morgan Talisman for 60,000. For 60,000. Now, this, to a lot of people, this feels a lot worse than what it had been before. 116 or 60k event coin are just way too expensive. Yeah. You can buy other things aside from talismans, though. And, you know, let's be honest. If that is too expensive, then you're not going to be competitive, Jiv. I mean, it's a bitter pill to swallow, but there are people that are doing it. There are people that are spending the money. And if enough do it, then they will be back. They will be back in a month with the same thing. They will be back in a month with the same Keeper Shop, with the same Talisman Fever event, maybe tweaked a little bit. But if it's too expensive for you, you're not going to be in the top. The good news is you don't have to buy all of these in order to be top 10%, top 5% player base. You don't. Matter of fact, the people that have everything unlocked and maxed out, you're not guaranteed to get, the #1 position in Global Championship. You're just not. Still can't get Morgan. Is it not available? Not available? The thing that rubs me the most on this whole thing is what Griff said, actually. The thing that rubs me, and I was getting there, Griff. There is an event tied to this, the Talisman Fever event, with 4 tasks. 4. Only 4 tasks. Now, the tasks aren't hard. A lot of people are opening 30 Outland chests across 3 days anyway. Most people open 12 a day, right? Most people open 12 Outland chests a day. That's 36 across 3 days. You have the Start Expeditions. Everybody does those. Do Towers. Everybody does those. So it's like they super free to play. Super free to play event, right? But you can't get that many talisman coins. You don't get enough. Like you cannot possibly get enough to buy any of the good talismans, right? So what do? Well, you could buy these, right? $116. That'll guarantee you a talisman. Or you can do this, right? You can spend money here and you get talisman coins as well as some miscellaneous other things. You see, I got a handful of talisman coins. Cool. I'm glad about it. Streamer luck, maybe I can get that 200 emerald. I don't. That's all right. You can get an opportunity to get these 2 bad boys down here in the bottom right, the 2,000 and the 200 emeralds. That that's the grand prize of the reward box at 0.29%. You have to spend emeralds here in order to get enough talisman coins to purchase the expensive talismans in the Keeper Shop. You have to. There's no other way around it. There's literally no other way to get these talisman coins, right? And the bad news is this event being only 4 tasks, none of them are spend emerald tasks. You have Treasure of the Valkyries, which has got the spend emerald task on it. Treasure of the Valkyries has got the spend emerald task, which is nice. I think that's the only spend emerald one. Emerald Waterfalls has got, it's got the spent emeralds, but those are, it's whatever. That's the part that I hate. That's the part that I don't like. You don't need the talismans in order to win in Arena, Grand Arena. You know, you don't need them. They help. I have over 6 million heroes power and can't win. Okay. You need 12 outline chests. I only open 3 or 7 per day. For web, it's 12 per day. Okay. I need a game sponsor. Ain't no crystal to the level of talismans if you do that. Very true. Very true. 8,000 coins for Heidi talisman. Yeah. Bad luck protection. You know, usually I have the streamer luck, so I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. Nobody. Let's see. Paime says, "Save your emeralds and money for Lara. This isn't worth it." Yeah, I don't like it. There's a lot of people that don't like it, but people are gonna do it. You know, people are gonna do it, and you know, the good news out of all of this is that they can't do it forever, right? There's only a finite number of heroes that you need. What, 20 heroes? Right? Most people need 15 to 20 heroes. You really only need 15, but you know, you need options. The people that are trying to level 30 heroes, 50 heroes, all of the heroes, those people are going to spend this money, right? They unfortunately don't have the ability to avoid spending the money, or they'll quit. And you know, the people that didn't spend the money will have an opportunity to, you know, rise to the top there, right? And then once you have those 15, 20, 25 talismans that you need for your 15, 20, 25 heroes, you're done. You're done. You're done. Now what's going to happen? What's going to happen is we are going to start having talismans released. We're gonna have talismans released with every new hero. I don't know that for sure, right? Powerful talisman. They're not going to have any more Talisman Keeper event. They'll continue to have the Talisman Fever event, right? The Talisman Fever allows you to get talismans that you missed, right? They'll still have those until everybody's, you know, until they've got all the value out of everything they can. But every new hero that they add, and they only add 4 heroes a year on mobile, then yeah, all of those heroes will probably launch with a talisman. All right, it'll drive the revenue of releasing a hero up. Will you be able to purchase the talisman if the hero is not level 120? David, it says in the rules specifically that you will not be able to. It says specifically in the rules that you'll not be able to. Yeah, there is a conversion talisman to players. There is a conversion to talisman dolls, so you cannot save them for another event. Oh yeah. Don't save the coins, guys. You have to use them. You have to spend the coins. You have to spend the coins. You can't let them go. Buy items. If you don't end up getting enough to buy the doll or the talisman that you want, then buy items. Thanks, Charles. No, I'm sorry. Paime. Thanks, Paime. Are the Talisman Fever coins going to roll over? Nope. Paime just answered that. Are they converting the coins at the end so that you can't? Yep. Nope. You can't. Frozen says they forgot. They didn't even offer the Sebastian Talisman. That was an oversight. It was unintended. It was left out by accident. Sebastian was left out by accident. Richard King, I have no idea. I'm assuming Richard King says if the rule is hero needs to be level 120, then how will a new hero release with talisman work? The only thing that I can imagine is that there will be a task to level a hero to level 120. You know how there are tasks to get a hero to orange 4? There's a task to get a hero to, 3-star artifact or whatever, right? I think there's going to be a task to level up a hero, and at the bottom is going to be that talisman. They're not offering Tristan? Oh, man. Since Lara comes with Talisman, Phil, the pre-order might cost 130 or more. Yeah, we'll see in a few days. What that looks like. The 8th. It's a week from today, right? A week from today, we'll see the pre-order stuff. We'll probably get the information before then, though, right? What's up, Yanmu? There are several of the previous Illyriosins that are not available. Okay, I wonder if pre-ordering her gets you the absolute star version of her. Good question. Max 2 more Talisman event, I guess. Heroes which still have a talisman. Orion, Julius, Mushy, Amira, Helios, Peppy, Isaac, Aiden. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's for what it's worth, for those of you mobile players, I would save I would make sure that I always have 60,000 emeralds on me. I know it sounds ridiculous. But spending emeralds on talismans is the most important thing you can do right now. It's just the most important thing. The Talisman Keeper event, the talisman that costs you 60,000 emeralds will cost you 120,000 emeralds in Talisman Fever. It'll be way cheaper. It'll be way cheaper to get the talisman during Talisman Keeper than buying it later in a Talisman Fever event, right? So, of course, you can spend that 60,000 emeralds on anything that you want. Outland chests, big money blue balls, whatever. But you need to save 60,000 emeralds for Talisman events. Brand new players, whales, everybody needs to save it because it's the most finite, the most rare commodity. Yeah, different players have different heroes that they have the chance to buy. Yep, that is true. It is random. Shop is random. Will they ever add talismans as a grand prize somewhere? Probably not. I think eventually they might. I hope so. I hope in like 6 months from now they add them to the heroic chest or something. I thought we discussed that talismans aren't game changing. No, we need 68. Well, Charles, you can spend the emeralds on whatever you want. You don't spend the emeralds on the talisman. You get the talisman by spending 60,000 emeralds to get the talisman. Right? You can spend it on outland chests or whatever. But yeah, I think the vast majority of the talismans are not really as impactful as like a skin would be. But only about half of my heroes have talismans that I use in Global Championship, and I win more than I lose. Anecdotal. One small sample size. Very small sample size. Maybe in next month's Heroes Way format, adding something like the matter. Yeah. Could be. Yeah. Something that we missed yesterday. This Iris's crystal ball. We kind of already got part of it in here, right? Whoops. There we go. So we have one event that's already active. Treasure of the Valkyries, right? Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Treasure of the Valkyries is already active, right? The Talisman Shop, Talisman Fever, already active. Okay. We've got this Kayla doll event. Kayla holding a doll. Cool. And then we have our first look at the new mystical skins. There's our boy Cascade wearing one of the new mystical, mysterious. I think it's mythical. Was it mythical skins? There we go. So Cascade, Oya, and Celeste are getting new skins. Looks like themed like Greek or Roman gods, maybe. Mythical? Okay. Yeah, kind of cool. It's going to happen. It's going to happen in the next 9 days. Silvercat, I need to know what version of the game that you play. Tell me, Silvercat, tell me what version of the game you play. Now you guys need to be clicking on the avatars. See more, right? On both versions of the game. See more? Okay. Chapter 3, Mission 2. You guys need to be doing that. Both versions of the game. All right? Get rewarded both versions of the game. Can you zoom in on Valkyrie's right hand in the middle? Whose horns are that? Valkyrie's right hands. Horns. I don't think there's any horns here. Yeah, this is Valkyrie's hair back here. This is Kayla's hair right here. Just left of her hand. This is Valkyrie's hair. Yeah, it's a pigtail. Silvercat, what version of the game do you play? What is it? Facebook? You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. Who knows? That's the version of the game that Silvercat plays. Bob Page. Bob Page is our second Emerald name. Let's see. Web player. Nice. Congratulations, Bob Page. Nice. Deuce X Bob Page. Okay. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, Legacy of the Great Ones. Yeah. So this morning, Legacy of the Great Ones was bugged on Facebook and the web, and they made a post saying, "Hey everyone, this is a graphical glitch. It's not actually bugged." Hey everyone, our team is aware of the issues with the event point progress bar. You can see more event points than you currently have and is working on a fix right now. Don't worry, the situation is just a visual matter. Your event points are being distributed properly, and milestone rewards in the event become available for claiming when you get the proper number of points. Sorry for the inconvenience and thank you for your patience. So, over on Hero Wars Facebook and web, they have this Legacy of the Great One event. Legacy of the Great One's revamped. It's an Emerald coin event that you do tasks. You fill up your little progress bar, right? You fill up your little progress bar, and you get event points. Fill up the progress bar, you get coins. Use the coins to buy stuff in the shop. They said that there was a visual bug, but it wasn't a visual bug. It was more than that. You guys know Knuckler, Cordy. I don't know if you're here, my guy, but he sent me this message earlier today. Right here is here's a quick little screen grab of, he ended up with 4,000 points at least, right? But the bar was actually all the way up here. Let me move see, the bar was all the way over here to the right, right? But it wasn't claiming anything. And they were like, no, it's just a visual thing. But then he got the points. Then he got the stuff in the mail. Then he got the stuff in the mail. So I don't know. Nobody 92 said lost the activities already done. So I don't know what's happening here. Like, I don't think mine is bugged. I haven't even attempted to do anything with it though. I don't know that mine is bugged, but I don't know. Did he screenshot prove he got the stuff? Let me find it. Give me a sec to find it. Only the visual. Well, I tell you what, I thought it was him, but now I can't find the screenshot from him. Let me... Maybe I saw it... Yeah, I'm sorry. It was on the... Somebody shared this. You know what? Somebody shared this on the official Facebook group. The official fan group. I don't know if this is accurate. The special event is over. All remaining emerald coins have been exchanged. Somebody posted this. Automatically got this message when I didn't even buy them. This game doesn't work for me at all. The event notes were clear. Your fault. Same for me. I don't know. I opened artifact chests, came back later, and had to reset to 0. Ugh, not just visual. I got chests and email. Plenty have reported the same. Okay. Hans, this is your screenshot. Okay. I don't know. I can't pronounce the name that posted it. So yeah, we've had this event a bunch. We've had this a bit a bunch. What's going on? What's going on? Why is this doing this to us? What is happening here? Just BS, I wanted artifact coins. Yes, that is what I got. The next tier after Lara will have an ult that unleashes a random bug. I'm real hesitant to do anything with this. Like I was gonna buy my golden ticket today. Right? Get VIP points. Let's see. Get 4,500 VIP points. I was gonna buy. Oh, the golden ticket isn't active yet though. It starts tomorrow. Okay, so whenever this goes, surely by the time the champion season goes live, and I buy the golden ticket for the champion season, surely this will be cleaned up. Whatever the problem is, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to touch this, man. It was just automatically exchanging emerald coins collected from quests to red artifact chests. There was a way to abuse it and refresh the game with a small number of emeralds. Interesting. Buying golden ticket is bad for the game? How? How is it bad for the game? Yes, the bug makes me rethink the game worth it. All of the bugs make me rethink if the game is worth it. All of them. DP Fitzgerald wins the internet points of the day. Who was the last hero on mobile who didn't have a bug fixed within 3 months of release? Maybe the Fire siblings? Oh man, you know, even Scott K, even the reworked heroes have had bug fixes. Yeah, Lara Croft event could be Anthony Smith. Lara Croft event is right here. Look at her grab that horn. Coming soon. I don't know. The shop does have artifacts or only chests. It's got artifacts too. It's got artifacts. Whoops. So another thing, another bug, also shared by Cordy. We got the what I'm assuming, again, I'm not sure 100% that this is the Lara Croft shop, right? We talked about this earlier this week. Loadrunner shared an image of the Heidi shop from the Heidi coin event a couple of weeks ago as a placeholder and called it Lara's shop. Facebook and web. Some people have access to this in the game right now. This is not the Lara Croft shop. It's just a glitch. I mean, yeah, it's called Library Shop Name 1048. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be something else. Saw this last night. I saw last night, Richard. Okay. Yeah, I think it was last night that Knuckler shared it with me. It's Heidi shop. Yep, Heidi shop. Clearly Heidi. It's like the Summerfest shop glitch. Could be. Could be. I'm a VIP 8, and if I get 8-week resources, I'll jump to VIP. Is a good deal. Gaming expert, I can't answer that question. I buy the subscriptions. That's all I'll say. Rasslin Majir, man. Hourglass eyes, golden skin, blood on his cough. I like Raceland. Caramon. Tanis Half-Elven leading the group. I'm going to go read those books again. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I tell you what. Let's draw one more. Roll it. Yan Mew, who said, "Do not buy the golden ticket." Yan, you got 1 minute to respond. Let me know what version of the game you play. I'm assuming you play Facebook or web, probably web. Talking about the golden ticket. Wheel of Time is good too. Wheel of Time is good too. Web player. Nice. Nice. So fast. So fast. All right, let's spend a minute or two looking at fights. I think I've already done all my fights for the day, though. Yeah, I've already done my Guild War fights. By the way, it looks like we're in second place right now, very close, less than 200 points away. Not bad. Clash of Worlds. I've got one Titan attack left. I'm sitting here on this one Titan attack, and it's my Earth team, and none of these teams are good for me. So, like, I don't know. Oh, I forgot about the Moon Temple. Yeah, none of these teams are good for me. So I'm just waiting for a cleanup at this point. Just waiting for a cleanup. Meh. Belly's grumbling. Let's do an arena fight or two, and then we'll wrap things up here. Kark team, we're going to go with Aurora. Oh, Noah. Let's do double tank, baby. Double tank. Kane, Albus, Pet. We're going to do Arachne. We're going to do Jorgen. And we're going to do Celeste with... Yeah, Celeste here. Celeste with Axel, Mara. Yeah, here we go. I'll take your double DPS, and I'll beat you with my double tank. With my double tank. Wish I could play manual here. I might time out. I don't have enough damage to kill Galahad. I should have used Iris instead of Jorgen. I should have used Iris there instead of Jorgen. That's okay. That's all right. All right. Well, guys, I think we're good here. Hubris. Yeah, it's all right. That's all right. It is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. We'll be back tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. 8:30 p.m. Central Time is 1:30 a.m. UTC, 30 minutes before when an event usually would go live tomorrow night, but that's okay. Just message me. David, yeah, I'll be building Lara Croft on both versions. The FOMO and limited time of it has got me already. I'll be spending the money, but I can spend the money. It's a write-off for me. It's a write-off. So you shouldn't necessarily listen to me, because this is all for content. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.